everyone, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nokumadam Loi and I am a professional quantity surveyor. Before I start, I would firstly like to thank everyone who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I know it's very hard to subscribe to a channel that is still growing because you're not sure if the person, the owner of the channel will keep on loading more videos or not. There's no history, so it's difficult to subscribe, but I found people subscribed anyway, and I would like to very much thank you for trusting in this channel, what it stands for and its growth. I can promise you now that the channel is gonna grow, and the channel is made to be a platform to discuss quantity surveying in South Africa, because I feel like quantity surveying is not well known. It's not well known because even when you meet certain type of people, even within the built environment, and you tell them that you're a quantity surveyor, they either know, okay, they know about quantity surveying, but they're not sure what quantity surveyors do, right? They're not sure if there are any growth opportunities for quantity surveyors, if quantity surveyor quantity surveyors are needed in projects or what, things like that. So we need to talk more about quantity surveying. So especially for learners who are still in high school, who are trying to figure out what to study in varsity, if we don't talk more about quantity surveying, then it becomes difficult for them to even choose to do quantity surveying. I personally, when I chose to study quantity surveying, I didn't know much about it. I didn't even know that quantity surveyors actually work in construction projects. I know it's funny, right? Back then in my township, I'm from a very small town. We never used to have much access to internet, right? Even access to computers. So I'm trying to say that my research was limited about what quant surveying was about, but the little information I got made me want to do it, right? And as I studied it throughout varsity, then the passion for it grew. I was like, wow, this is actually amazing. It's amazing how it matches my character, right? And it matches where I am going, my future plans. And I decided to stick with it up until today. I am a professional quantity surveyor today. Like, that's how further I went with this quantity surveying that I didn't know what it was back then. But I'm just saying that today we all have access to internet. So today most of us have smartphones, so we should be able to get this information easily. We should, as quantity surveyors, be able to or be committed to sharing information with those who are looking for it in social media. Yes, without wasting any time, today what I'm going to be discussing is ways in which one could apply for jobs. Let's say you are still in varsity, you're about to finish, and you don't know how to get your first job. Or let's say you just want to know of how to move from where you are to the next company, the next job, whatsoever. What other strategies are out there to explore in looking for a job, right? Yes. First of all, as a student in varsity, let's say maybe you are in your final year and you are ready to start working, gaining that experience, so that by the time you are done with even your honors degree, you may have some experience to show on your CV, right? If you are that person, then I would suggest that the first place to go when you look for a job, a student job, is to go to your lecturers, right? Just find out if there is any lecturer that get posts from, you know, these private companies that are looking for students to work for them, right? Just ask around and find out if there's any lecturer who get such information. If there is, ask them, then how can I also get access to this information? Do you maybe have a WhatsApp group where you share such information, or you have a list, email list of students that you send this information to? Can you please add me as well? You know, things like that. So it's all about, you know, trying to figure out where such information goes to, because for sure there are always private companies that look for students to work for them. Sometimes for us who are black, it's companies who are looking for BEE, right? To have high score of their BEE, so they would then hire what students and take them for an internship or whatever, you know. That's what happened with me. I got, yes, the BEE opportunity to work as an intern. That was my first ever job, right? So with this type of jobs, mostly they don't pay much. So if you are a student that is looking for more money, a bigger salary, then this might not be for you. I know there are other companies that actually pay much, that pay good money. My other friends did get those type of jobs, but it's not all companies that pay well. So just be prepared that they may not pay you well, so your focus should be mainly on gaining what, the experience, you know, as early as possible, right? And then yeah, the other ways in which you could get a job as a student is to go to, you know, construction sites. There are many construction sites around, and ask if there's any opportunity for you to volunteer. You know, you can volunteer there, be the site QS, gain a little bit of experience, see where you can assist them while you continue to learn. The other way is obviously to knock, you know, market yourself, go to these companies physically, knock at their doors, leave your CVs, and see if they can respond. Some companies they don't like that. Honestly, I've tried that personally, and I've received, you know, I received rejections. But we are not the same. You know, you may find that with you, they like you, you know, you receive something. Other ways is to the first full-time job that I got, I got it through emailing one of the managers of the company, and just asking if there's any a position available. You know, you literally just write an email introducing yourself, your qualifications, if you already have a qualification or qualifications, and yeah, just ask if there's any job available for you, and you can attach your CV as well, so that, you know, they can look at it, you know, while they are thinking if there's anything they can give you, right? And yeah, that's how I secured my first full-time job, by sending them my CV and asking if there's any position available. And fortunately, I wrote them an email at the right time, where they were actually looking for graduates, right? I was a graduate, so that's how I secured my first full-time job. Yes. the other ways in which you could secure a job as a quantity surveyor is through places such as Pnet and so forth. Create a profile there, upload your CV there, and yeah, just keep on updating your profile maybe every year. And you know, some recruiters, they do go there and they search, you know, for employees there. And yeah, they may reach out to you when they are looking for someone, and you would also respond if you're still interested, and they will ask you to submit certain information. Then you can give them the information and they will secure an interview, right? Or you can even, you know, go to the websites of the recruiters directly and update your profile there, right? And whenever they have something that matches your experience, obviously they will contact you, right? That's another way. And with the recruiters as well, sometimes they would want to interview you themselves before they actually share your profile with their potential clients, or their clients, their current clients, whatever. So yeah, prepare for such interviews. You know, take your job marketing very seriously. You know, don't think that it's just a recruiter interviewing me, so I can just, you know, answer however. Prepare for that so that they also have confidence to represent you to their clients, right? So the other way is through LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn, be active on LinkedIn. Just be active so that you can be visible, you know, to clients who may be looking for people that have experience that matches yours, right? um so Also, when there are a post there on LinkedIn as well, apply as much as you can. Apply if a post has something that you like, or something that you know that you can do, you know, given your experience. Apply for such, because you don't know what which company would end up hiring you, right? So through LinkedIn as well, like I said. And then for those who are interested in working for government, you also check their circular, vacancy circulars that go out each and every Friday. So keep on checking if there's anything there that matches your experience. If you're a professional quantity surveyor, then it's quite easy, you know, because you stand out. You stand out, and I feel like the competition is not that much. I don't know if it's me, but yeah, I feel like the competition is not that much when you're a professional quantity surveyor. So there are higher chances that you will secure an interview, given that you do your applications correctly, like the way the government wants you to do it, right? And yes, that's what I can share for now. If any of you have any other ideas, you can also share them with us. Maybe there are other strategies in which one could get a job. I know other people, they also, you know, get jobs through connections. You find that they have friends, family members in the other company. So yeah, that's also another way in which you can get a job. But it's not all of us who have connections, isn't it? So I was just sharing, you know, a way in which you could search for a job yourself without an assistance of a connection of or anything like that. So yes, thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for keeping on watching my YouTube videos. There's more that is coming. There's more that we're gonna discuss. There's more that I'm gonna share. So please keep on watching. See you next time. Bye.